Hello and happy Friday. Thanks for being here with us for Off the Desk. I'm Kaelee Collins.
I'm Julia O'Keefe. We made it to Friday. Yay.
Finally.
Friday
It's been a
Junior
long
no
week.
longer. Yes, it has. Whenever there's a lot of snow
It
and
always feels
weather,
longer,
it
yeah.
feels like a long week.
For sure.
Yeah.
We haven't done a you and me episode in a while.
In a bit, yeah.
Because Chris has come and joined us for a lot of the episodes. So
Yeah.
back to our
Back
beginnings,
to it.
you know?
Back to our roots.
Our roots. But yeah, we're excited it's Friday.
Yes.
Even though it was feeling like a little bit of a long week, we're closer to the month of March.
Yeah.
This weekend's going to be nice. Tomorrow's going to be potentially 50 degrees in some spots. So
Get out the bathing suits.
yes,
Get out the
it's gonna feel
shorts.
like
the
it's spring.
flip-flops.
I'm
Yeah.
ready for it.
I'm excited too.
Do you have any plans this weekend?
Yes. Nothing tonight. Just chill. Just chill night.
Friday's a
Tomorrow,
good night.
yes, Friday's a good chill night. Tomorrow I have plans, but I can't disclose them because
Okay.
I think I mentioned this yesterday. To my grandma, Gree, if you're watching, we call my grandma Gree.
Cute.
We are taking you to a surprise event tomorrow, and I can't tell you what it is.
Ooh.
She always watches right when the airs at 10. So unless she has plans, sometimes she gets tea with her friend Joan. So they might be doing
Okay.
that today. But
Maybe. So then she won't even know about the surprise at all.
yes, I don't want to say it. I just want to play it safe. So I'm not going to say what I'm doing this weekend, but I'm very excited and I think she'll be thrilled. So
Oh, that's
updates to
very
come.
nice.
Updates to come. Yeah, that's Saturday during the day. And then Saturday night, I'm going to like a engagement celebration kind of
Okay.
thing at a brewery. One of Noah's childhood best friends got engaged last
fun.
weekend, so she's having an event at not event really, just everyone's going to a brewery.
Just like get
so
together
yeah,
and celebrate. Yeah.
So that's Saturday, and then nothing really planned for Sunday. Just a chill day where I don't have to worry about coming to work for a storm. So I'm excited to have a normal
Knock on wood,
Sunday. Yeah,
right?
a normal Sunday.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
Just enjoy your day off.
Yeah, just that. So that's kind of it. I can't get into the main event because again, it's a surprise. But
We'll have to hear about it on Monday then.
yeah,
How
yeah,
it all goes.
Yeah.
That'll be exciting. And I'm
Yeah.
sure whatever it is, your grandma will be happy.
she
Be
will.
good.
Yes.
What am I doing this weekend? Tonight, I think I'm just also hanging out. My sister might come over because she's going to an engagement party or something, I think, tomorrow night and needs an outfit. So she's coming over
Naturally.
to check out my closet. I was like, yeah, you can try. I put away a lot of my like non-maternity stuff, but we can try to dig them out and see if I have anything for you. And then I probably will watch Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about that some more.
Me too. So we can use that as a segue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably go to bed early. Like I always do on Friday nights. Saturday, tomorrow I'm going to an alumni event at my college.
Oh,
so
that's
that'll be
right.
good. Yeah.
Fun.
So that's like in the late morning to early afternoon. So that'll be good to see some of my old classmates and people I worked with and things like that. And then a couple of my friends and I are going to go and get lunch afterwards. And
Nice.
catch up. That'll be fun. Then Saturday night, I kind of have a busy Saturday. Saturday night, I'm babysitting my niece and nephew for my sister as she goes to that engagement party. So I'll be hanging out with them. Then Sunday's more chill. Not doing too much, except I think we are going to try to go, Bobby and I, to the labor and delivery unit at our hospital that I'm going to be giving birth at, just to get a tour and see the rooms, see what they offer, that kind of thing. And yeah, that'll be exciting. And
Nice.
probably work more on the nursery.
On the nursery, yeah.
That's my weekend plans.
Woohoo!
But yeah, it'll all start with watching Love is Blind tonight.
Yeah. I have many a thought.
Yeah, we've already talked about it. This season's a little wild. Although I watched, it was episodes 10 and 11 that recently came out. That was on Wednesday. I watched, I guess, just episode 10 last night. And so it picks up on some of the drama left off from episode 9.
Yes.
But then it's a little slow. There's a little bit of drama towards the end. And there's only one more episode until they release, the finale?
I don't know when. I don't know how it works.
You don't. Yeah,
I don't know. First time watcher. I have no idea. I'm going in blind, if you will.
Blind because Love is Blind. Usually, there's a couple more episodes before they get to the altar, but it depends also on the couples and how many couples actually make it to the wedding. So if there's only like 2 couples or 1 that are actually making it to the altar, then the episode is shorter because they don't have as much to show.
Oh.
So it'll be
Oh,
interesting
no.
to see what happens. There's only one couple I feel like kind of confident in that they
Yeah,
actually
same.
will go get married. It's get their names.
Christina and Vic?
Yes, they're the ones that they got sent to
Yes.
Florida instead of Mexico. Yeah.
Or California, Malibu.
Oh, Malibu. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, so they're a cute couple. They both seem to be really into each other and asking
Yeah.
like real life questions
And very similar. They have like similar, I don't know,
values and
lifestyles
stuff.
and
Yeah.
values. Yeah.
So
The other ones are all a mess.
they're all a mess. They all have independent problems. I wonder what your thoughts on this was. So one of the couples, I forget her name, the woman with the very big hair. Amber. So, and what's her guy's
Jordan.
name? Amber and Jordan. I like Jordan. He's a sweet
Yeah,
guy.
I do too. I think
Goofy
he's
guy.
genuine.
I think he's
Yeah.
genuine. And Amber's like fine. She just, I think, overreacted a little to.
Yeah.
So Amber has a 7-year-old daughter who her fiance hasn't met yet, and he was expressing his concerns to the other guys, just saying something along the lines of being like, yeah, I haven't met her, but I really want her to like me. Like, I'm just worried I'm going to step into this father figure role, and I've never really been around a lot of kids other than he has like the nephews maybe.
Yeah.
And like, so I don't know anything about being a dad, and I hope I like can do it well and that she likes me. I'm just really nervous about that. Which is, I think, a very
perfectly
normal,
good statement.
understandable thing to say as somebody, especially not knowing they get married or engaged so fast. And she got so mad.
She was like, I'm leaving.
She left. She was giving him the silent treatment. Like he tried to talk to her that night and she just legitimately under her covers.
She was under the covers.
Did not respond.
And then the dog is in the background.
He's like, I can tell you my feelings. That was funny. And these are like, she's like grown, like she's in her 30s.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Even if you're that like emotional or upset about something, you could just be like, hey, I don't want to talk about this right now. I'm upset. We could talk about it in the morning or something.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
It was interesting. I agree. I think he was just telling his boys like the pressure's on almost.
Yeah.
He is well aware that the pressure's on and like, yeah, he's marrying a woman with a child there's going to be pressure there. And I think that was totally fine to say. I honestly, her reaction, since it was so much of an extent an overreaction, I think it was a test for him to see like how he would react to her completely shutting down, almost to like get him to chase her a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it was more of a test rather than the actual
like what made
issue.
Because
the second they had a conversation, she was like, okay, but we're getting married.
She goes, I was really mad because I need to know if you're in this or not. Like, and you knew from the get-go she's a part of this. And he's like, yeah, I get that. I'm all in. I'm just saying I'm nervous. Like,
he bought her a coloring book too.
I know. Yeah. Like, he's like ready to be. And she was like, okay, I just needed to know that you're okay with this. And he's like, yeah, I'm just nervous. And she's like, and that's completely understandable.
And then I was like, well, why did you hide under the covers?
He's like, okay. And she's like, just like, tell me, I need you to be honest with me because like, it's hard for me to trust men. And he's like, okay, I get that, but I'm not the men you've been with in the past, so you can't just act like that towards me. And then they made up or whatever, and it was fine.
No, I think it was a test.
That was an interest. I was kind of like, I wouldn't expect that reaction, but whatever. So that was big from that episode. Also, Alex and Ashley.
I hate him.
He's not seeming like a good guy.
And he's a horrible liar.
He lies a lot, and he is very much like a gaslighter, which is a trendy word in recent years, but it really is like he's a definition.
Textbook definition.
There was another woman who he knew that was part of the show, and they're kind of recapping parts of his past. And she painted a completely different story of what he originally told his fiance, Ashley.
Completely different.
So then naturally she's like, wait, that's not adding up. You told me this. And then he's kind of like, oh, so it's a 2-on-1 here? Like, because the two women were like in real time kind of like comparing notes.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is what this timeline said versus this timeline. If you don't watch a show, it's hard to
it was
recap
crazy.
it all. But
it was
he just gets very defensive and belittling, and I just don't think it's good. I don't think they're going to work out.
No, absolutely not. And I hope this girl has enough self-respect to put her foot down and walk away. Because what got me was when he told her that he flew to, or he came to filming from Cleveland. And then his friend that he knew comes in and says, no, you flew in from Austin for filming. And then she's like, oh, so you were in Austin with his ex-girlfriend right before filming the show.
Who he said he was just visiting, but he was full on living with for like a few months.
Yeah, and that comes out at the table. He left that part out. And then she was like, so why would you tell me that you flew in from Cleveland? And he was like, I told you I flew in from Cleveland or something. And then she was like, yeah, exactly.
It was so bad. It was a hard
bad. Watch. And he was like, oh, because it would bring up a lot of questions. And she was like, I'm about to marry you. Yeah.
Like, I'm going to have questions.
Made me so mad.
Then the worst one arguably is Chris. He's the one that did a 180 on. He is with this woman who's a beautiful doctor.
She's a doctor.
She works at the hospital.
Artsy past.
Yeah, she's seems like a very nice woman, and yeah, they see each other. He's all about it at first, and then decides that he's not attracted to her, and complains that she doesn't do Pilates. And he is
the way he delivered,
Pilates.
Who do Pilates. The way he delivered that was horrendous.
Yeah, it was very bad. And she's just looking at him like, okay. I don't really know what to do with that, but okay.
That woman has so much strength.
Oh, yeah, she does. And then she gave him the time. They were doing like a reunion kind of. All the cast members were kind of hanging out, and she was there, and he asked to talk to her after he was just completely hitting on another woman, trying to get his second choice to then consider leaving her fiance and dating him. And this is all in the same hangout. Then he leaves and goes and talks. He's like, can I talk to you? To the ex-fiance, I guess. This is, people who don't watch this are probably like, I'm skipping this. Sorry, we just needed to recap. Yeah, he talks to her, and the whole time he's like, you look so good. You look great. You look really great. Your brunette hair. And she's like, you don't have to tell me why I look great. After the whole reason why he called it off with her is because he's not attracted to her, but he would not stop talking about how great she looked. And then didn't say anything of substance to be like, I'm sorry, I could have delivered that differently.
Nope,
or
nothing.
It didn't make it. And he's like, are you upset?
Nothing. Just nothing. Because he says he usually dates women who work out every day and do Pilates.
Like, sorry, I'm busy at the hospital. So, and she's a great physique.
Yeah.
She's like, whatever. So that show's definitely filled with drama. We will report back next week or whenever the episodes come out about the weddings.
It enrages me.
Yeah. It's so funny that this is the first time you're really watching it.
I feel like I missed out on a lot.
You could go back and watch other ones.
I could, but I don't know. It makes me really angry.
You gotta watch the first season. The first season's the OG one.
What year did it start?
I think I was in college.
Like how
so
the
not
trends have changed. Ago. Okay, not long.
A few years ago. I mean, they've had 10 seasons, so.
Okay. 2016. Oh, part of the throwback era.
I don't think it was 2016.
No.
We'll have to look
that up.
Take a break. We've been talking for almost 13 minutes. But
I could keep
we could keep going.
It makes me so mad. Anyway.
But if you're into drama, go check out Love is Blind.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
All right, welcome back to Off the Desk. Sorry for our Love is Blind rant right there. We didn't get to talk about it yet, so that was
we were recapping it.
That was our recap, but yeah. Anyway, it's interesting. In other kind of pop culture trending social media news, I saw this today, but actually I feel like I've seen it before too. As of late, I mean, going back to my childhood years, I loved the American Girl dolls.
Yes, they were classic.
We had them growing up. My cousins had them and passed stuff down to us. So, I mean, the American Girl dolls, they're classic. They are classic. So now American Girl doll has unveiled their new modern era collection. And it's not necessarily new because they really just rebranded the historical collection to make them and their outfits look more like they belong in 2026.
Give them a makeover. I'm going to try to, so it's going to be a black screen for a second just while we switch to the web clip. So we bear with us and see what we're seeing. There we go.
There they are. So, yeah. People online, there's been some backlash because, I mean, you look at these dolls and they definitely look like they go in 2026. I mean, we
Yeah.
see the short skirts. I mean, the shoes are really cute, honestly. The Doc Martens.
I'm looking at these and I'm like, they're kind of cute though.
They are really cute.
But people are freaking out about it, saying they're like,
yeah, that it's straying away from the historical aspect and like the original integrity of the doll and such. So we're looking at, I don't know, what else do we see there? The space buns are a little crazy, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
But so my take on this, and a lot of people are upset because yeah, again, like it's taking away from the historical, the long skirts. Like they are a historical collection of dolls, and they're supposed to represent eras in history and historical events. So you're kind of making them into modern day outfits is really, it's completely different.
Right.
So I think it's a new take on an old collection for sure.
Do they have like what the old ones?
Not on this page, no. They're covered by the papers there, but they are saying that since the younger generation now who's buying the dolls, since they didn't grow up with the historical ones like we did,
They're not gonna know the difference.
they're not knowing the difference, and they are being sold like, well, oh wait, do you want to flip just us?
Oh,
we have no Chris today.
an empty chair over there.
Empty chair.
I didn't realize which one I clicked.
Wait,
Technical difficulty.
empty chair could be a segue for our next thing. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. But yeah, so the younger generation it's appealing to them because they don't know. But my thing is, I love the historical dolls, and I feel like there is a piece of history there that should, in a sense, it still is preserved. It's not like they're discontinuing or anything.
As long as they're not like fully replacing.
Right, right. But then I remember, like they had Doll of the Years come out every year, and those were like a little more, I don't know, trendy, so to speak. Like I remember I got Lainey, the doll of like 2012, and she was wearing like a tennis skirt and had a clip in her hair, and it was, more modern, so to speak. So I don't know. I would have liked to see a whole new collection, maybe like the 2020s collection.
Yeah, like if it was completely different characters or something.
Yeah.
I get that. I don't know. I don't hate it. I get why people are kind of like, against it and making those same types of arguments. But I'm like looking at them, I'm like,
they are cute. They are cute.
There's other things in the world to get more upset about.
Correct. Correct.
And I also kind of, if you compare it to like Barbies or Bratz dolls, again, they're not the classic like American Girl doll with these particular characters that have a certain look and a backstory to them in the same way. But like Barbies, they're constantly updating the Barbie look and what they wear and making it so that it represents kind of more so today's fashion and trends and everything like that. So I don't know. They're cute.
They are cute.
Why people are kind of like, why'd you have to go and if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right, right. But it would be kind of cool to like if you had one of the historical doll version to like get the new version and give them both like to your kids. By side. Yeah, like that would be. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, how these came out how many years ago? So times are changing, and yeah.
I love how they all have the like ankle high sock. That's like
I know
comeback.
Yeah. Or like the loafers with the chain on it, the bow jeans.
How do you feel about, you're a little bit more Gen Z than I am. How do you feel about the loafer look? Like the loafer with the high sock?
I'm not a fan. I think
I've never worn it. I feel like if I tried to wear it, I'd be like, I look like I'm trying too hard.
Yeah, I mean, me too. Every loafer I've ever worn was uncomfortable and gave me blisters also. So like I'm not gonna wear them for like a walk in like the city.
I think loafers, like I think it'll be cute to put it on my daughter like in a couple years. Like she's wearing little loafers with high socks. Yeah. Cute. But it's really trendy right now.
Yeah, it is. Like I get it in a sense, maybe because sometimes like when I don't know, going out in the spring and the summer, it's like, what shoe do you wear? Because you can't wear like boots because that's weird. High boots, maybe, but like with a skirt or something.
High boots with a skirt is cute. Yeah, I mean, in the summer, especially, unless you're wearing like a sandal.
Yeah.
But if you're going to like a work event or something where you can be a little bit more
like flats. So a loafer, I guess, is a little more durable than a flat, though. So I do see it.
You're wearing that in the spring or summer.
Yeah.
Especially in the spring when it's like.
Yeah.
What about like Have you ever tried space buns?
I've never tried space buns.
I think my cousin, my younger cousin, and my younger sister have. Maybe not my younger cousin has definitely done them, but she has really long, like thick blonde
Okay.
hair, so she can like pull it off. I fear if I ever tried to do that, I would just look like I had absolutely no hair because I have very thin hair. So,
I see.
and I'm not like that great with different hairstyles.
Me
Like
either.
braiding, I can only do a certain amount of braiding, or some people get really creative with their hair and like they make it look so nice
to themselves
and they take so much time on it. If I tried to do space buns, they'd be like the space buns are the two buns like at the top of your head.
Yeah.
They'd be like uneven and lopsided and I would get frustrated.
Same.
It's not
Yeah. Full disclosure, I have a curler that I hit a button and it curls my hair for me. Like I can't do anything. I can't do anything. So yeah, I also don't have the hair for it. My hair naturally is very curly.
Yes.
So it would not, I feel like for the space bun look, it has to be very slick, very like little.
Almost like, and like the
and then
straight
pin straight.
hair.
Yeah. Which my
cousin has
never
pin
gets.
straight hair.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just recently, like a couple years ago, actually figured out how to curl my hair like the correct way. You know, like how you have the clasp on most curlers.
Yes, but I don't know.
This is the confession. I had a clasp, like an iron clasp curler that I would just like wrap my hair around, and that's how I used to curl my hair because I like didn't know how to actually do it. And then I was like, I am an adult. I should know how to do my hair. And so then I started to actually watch like videos or whatever on it, and I figured it out.
Look at that.
It's not very hard once you actually just
Look
like
at
learn
that.
it, take the like effort and figure it out. But yeah, it was a journey.
We're just confessing here.
I've had a long hair journey in my life. I'm trying to figure out how to manage my hair, but
and you know,
I think a lot of women.
Yes, 100%. Some days our hair looks better than others. So if you
look at it right now,
I noticed after one block today, mine was all over the place. So just have a little sympathy. Give us some grace.
Early. We're trying to do it quickly.
If honestly, if you can understand the story,
that's what it's all about.
It's more important than a piece of hair sticking up on the side.
I agree with that. All right, we'll take another quick break and then come back, finish out the show with some other, I don't know, fun things going on.
All right, welcome back to these last few minutes. I'm Julia O'Keefe.
I'm Kaelee Collins. Yes, happy Friday. We've covered a lot of different culture random stuff today, but I guess that's what Fridays are for, feeling a little bit light and fun. But this was something that Julia brought to my attention that I immediately was like, oh my gosh, I want to go and see if we can see her. There's a certain somebody who's known in like pop culture, particularly the dance world, who's making their way to Massachusetts.
To Middlesex County, Hudson, Massachusetts.
Look at that.
Abby Lee Miller is going to be in town on March 8th for Abby Lee's dance experience. Well, now that I'm reading this, I'm hoping that she's going to be there. This might but she posted it on her Instagram.
I'm just speaking over, looking at the photo. It's so photoshopped. This woman photoshops her pictures so noticeably.
Yeah. Do you remember? I think we talked about it on the
Patrick Harris. She accidentally edited a photo with him too, like very face-tuned, very like crazy, almost glam looking makeup.
Yeah.
And he was like, what did you do to my face?
I think it was her face, like the edit or the filter went on him.
Oh, that's what it was.
And he like was all made up. It was so funny. But anyway, the Abby Lee dance experience is coming to Hudson, Massachusetts on March 8th. Warm-up technique, legs and feet, combo audition workshop, acrobatic class, Q&A, and photos with me.
Okay,
so she is going to be there. She is going to be there. Yeah.
I wonder what she's like in person. Like,
yeah,
is she her television persona or is she different?
So I feel like I heard mixed things over the years, but like when the show was still going on, everyone was like, "Oh, she's really not that bad in person. Like she's not that because she's a ruthless dance instructor." Yeah. Then all their NDAs expired, and they started to say different things.
Okay.
So
that checks out.
I don't know. But
it's so interesting to think of, like what these people, like celebrities, or she's a celebrity of sorts, are like
in real life. Yeah. Especially when it comes to being in like the performance industry and the dance industry.
You have to put on a character.
Yes, but also working with young children and pushing them that hard and that far at ages 6. How old was Mackenzie when it started? 5?
So crazy.
Like, Maddie Ziegler came out and completely stopped dancing altogether because of
But at the same point, we could have a whole conversation on this.
We don't have the time.
On the moms, too, of like, why put your kid through that because you want them to be the best, but like at what cost?
Right.
That's a whole other conversation.
That's a whole other conversation. But the Abbey Lee Dance Experience is coming to Hudson, Mass. So any dancers out there, I mean, all dancers would love to say that they attended an Abbey Lee class.
Oh, for sure. So let's check it out.
Go check it out.
All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Have a nice weekend. We'll see you next week.
Bye.